Monday Night Raw was live in Glasgow, Scotland. This episode was, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not even gonna front. This episode was a whole ass filler episode. It was a whole ass filler episode. I gotta be honest with you. Listen, I'm enjoying the heel turn for John Cena. I'm invested for the most part in all the stories they're telling. This episode left me with nothing to talk about. I actually considered whether or not I should even come up here. I'm literally up here because I had a Raw review scheduled and I wanted to do a live stream for you all. But in terms of having something exciting to talk about, I really don't. I thought the only noteworthy thing from this episode was John Cena and Cody Rhodes yet again. And even that's kinda murky. Because on paper, it was the exact same segment. Literally, beat for beat, the exact same segment. John Cena comes out, the crowd boos him, he insults the crowd for 20 minutes, gets all that heat on him, Cody Rhodes comes out, and he walks away. Literally the same segment. Only this week, John Cena walked away instead of Cody Rhodes. So, I don't know what else I can bring to the table here outside of, if you missed this episode, I think you'll be okay. We'll still talk about it. I'll run down what happened. You'll get my thoughts on where we are in terms of the build to WrestleMania, in terms of where my excitement lies. And just to be blunt with you, I'm seeing the criticism. You're seeing a lot of people, even people that do what I do, the content creators that talk about wrestling, the wrestling reviewers. Everyone's saying that the hype, the build for WrestleMania this year, ain't all that. I think we could all agree it was not going to meet the standard of WrestleMania 40. You were just not going to recapture the same hype and energy and buzz that last year's WrestleMania had. Because last year had The Rock. Rock, Roman versus Cody and Seth. And then you had Cody finishing the story. And then, of course, what happened at WrestleMania 40 Night 2, legendary. People are going to be talking about it for decades. It's going to be hard to follow that up. So, naturally speaking, this build-up, unless The Rock was going to be here, which unfortunately he's not because he's currently doing reshoots for some film. I don't remember which one. I think it's Moana. Who knows? But because of the lack of a big star, not saying John Cena isn't a big star, but I'm talking more like that mega, I gotta watch Raw, I gotta watch Smackdown presence, which John Cena is not right now. He could be when he actually gets his heel run going. It's making the build not that exciting. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that everything I saw on Raw tonight was a banger. Some of it was boring. Some of it almost put me to sleep. I have nothing to really say about the women's division overall. I think the triple threat match between Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and Bianca, when we get to WrestleMania, that's going to be great. The match itself would be amazing. The build-up for it? Kind of in between about it. I feel the same way. For real, I feel the same way about Naomi and Jade Cargill. I feel like, and we still might get something between Bianca, Jade Cargill, and Naomi down the road. And maybe that is the long-term deal where it's like, all right, we're going to have Naomi be the one who attacked her right now, but then later reveal Bianca's going to be the mastermind. Because you can feel with their storytelling, they want to turn Bianca heel. She felt more like a heel this week than she ever has. I've kind of been feeling the heel vibes for over a month now. At least from my perspective. I've been feeling those heel vibes. This was the week where it was almost in your face. Where it's like, yeah, they want to turn her heel. So, again, like long term, we might get something special. But in the immediately, it kind of feels like we're spinning our wheels. Trying to get to WrestleMania. And that's not great. It's not a good thing to feel. Triple H might not care because they've already sold the tickets. I don't think that's true. I think Triple H does care. But again, he's just one guy in a big wheel. I don't know. I don't know what else to really say. Three Diglett said. All right, wrap it up. Thanks for coming, guys. But no, for real, like, that's how I feel. I kind of just feel like Raw was kind of there. That's it. Watch what you feel like watching. Watch the John Cena and Cody Rhodes promo. And then call it a day. That's about it. I don't know what we're going to be doing from this point forward. But I will say, we are how many weeks until WrestleMania? 3? 4? Let me check the schedule. We're 4 weeks away, right? We are, yep, we're 4 weeks away. It's coming. It's almost here, y'all. 26 days, thank you. Ain't a lot of time. If this was, tell you what, if we were in, let's just say, January, an episode like this, I wouldn't make a big deal about it. I'd be like, little episode, we got plenty of time, right? We're 4 weeks out until WrestleMania 41. WrestleMania! Yeah, I remind you, this isn't Backlash. This isn't Rinky Dink Berlin. This isn't Bad Blood. This isn't Nostalgia Pay-Per-View from 2000 edition 2025. This is the pay-per-view, the PLE of all PLEs. This is the Super Bowl of wrestling. WrestleMania. Does it feel like that right now? Like, real talk, and I'm asking you genuinely. Does it feel like the Super Bowl of wrestling is here? It doesn't. It doesn't. I think on paper, the card itself will deliver. I think when we get to the show, it's going to be a banger show. It's not going to be a matter of whether the show delivered to me. I think the show's going to be excellent. It's the hype. It's the build-up. It's the excitement level. It's this idea that we're about to watch one of the best shows all year. I'm not getting that feeling. I feel like, I hate to say it, WrestleMania 41 is feeling like just another PLE. It's just another PLE. It should never feel like that. This is WrestleMania. I don't know what else to tell y'all other than they need to pick it up. They gotta pick it up. And I think I've been more than fair when it comes to Triple H and WWE this year. I might have been their biggest supporter. A lot of the content creators that do what I do, they've been pretty critical. I was one of the main people, if not the only person, last week to come up here and say, John Cena's promo was one of the best heel promos they've ever done. One of the best heel promos I've seen in years when it comes to Monday Night Raw. So if I'm saying the hype isn't there, we got an issue. We have an issue. And WWE, that's their bread and butter. Their bread and butter is the storytelling. It's the excitement. It's the sizzle. There isn't a lot of sizzle. And it's concerning. Now, I'm not going to do what Jason Lewis is doing, who's saying Triple H sucks, his era is dead. Calm down, sir. I'm not going that far. Let's not put the cart before the horse and lose our minds, lose the plot. Let's calm down. Triple H might not be cooking, but I'm not going to sit here and say WrestleMania is ruined. If anything, this could just be an instance where you over-deliver but underserve. What's the phrase? Undersell, over-deliver? You don't want to oversell and underdeliver. You want to undersell and then over-deliver. So they're putting themselves in a situation where we're not going to tell you it's going to be the greatest show of all time and then it be pedestrian. I would, real talk, I would rather they somewhat hype WrestleMania and not treat it like a great pay-per-view and then deliver a fucking banger than them do what Vince McMahon always did, which was say, this is going to be the greatest WrestleMania of all time. It's going to be bigger than the one last year and the one before that, and bigger than WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 10, WrestleMania this, that, this, and that. And then it just ends up being a sucky WrestleMania. Or very average, below average WrestleMania. So, yeah, we can sit here all day and criticize Triple H with a lackluster build. Okay, it is lackluster. But to sit there and go, nope, it's over. He's gotta be fired. He's just as bad as Vince McMahon. Bring it down a notch. Scotty, bring it down a notch. Let's relax. I think we'll be okay. We got 4 weeks. 4 weeks. That being said, this was a filler episode. It literally was a repeat. Almost to the T. A repeat of last week, with certain elements changed and added. We opened up with John Cena and Cody Rhodes. We closed with Bron Breakker and Penta. What happened this week? We opened up with John Cena and Cody Rhodes. We closed with Bron Breakker and Penta. Only this time, Finn Balor was added to the mix. Progression? Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky fought, brawled. But this time, Bianca Belair came out on top instead of Io Sky or Rhea Ripley. Progression? I feel like, in their minds, WWE is just ready to get to WrestleMania. Let's just get past WrestleMania. Let's just get there, let's get past it, and focus on other things. And I don't like that. See, during this period of time, we shouldn't be doing this, let's just get to WrestleMania. Nah, let's not do that. This is the point in time where you should be cooking. During the midst of the year, you could be doing that. You could be doing the whole, look, we're going to be taking our time to let these storylines cook. Filler episode this week, but we'll start cooking when we get to SummerSlam or around SummerSlam, and then you'll understand why we took our time, right? This is the point in time where every episode needs to be a banger. Banger, 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 banger. I should be salivating to talk about this. I should be salivating for next week. I'm not. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll say one thing. At the very least, John Cena talked about the championship. What was that one thing that people were bitching about last week? Why didn't John Cena talk about winning his 17th title? Why didn't John Cena not talk about The Rock? Well, guess what? He talked about the 17th championship. But let me guess, you're upset that he didn't talk about The Rock. I'm hearing all the criticisms. I'm hearing people say, this is a promo that he should have cut in 2013. Well, 2012, really, but 2013. It's 12 years too late. What? This is one of those instances where I feel like as fans, we lose the plot because we're looking for something to complain about. The whole point of us doing what we did, what we've been doing for the last 2 decades, and that's being absolutely unbearable, is to show Vince McMahon and the WWE when they get out of line that we're not going to put up with their BS. Right? We're not happy with what you're doing. We're not happy with your product. Does that make sense? But
I don't want Jey to have his mania moment. He can YEET his $1 back to the Heart Dungeon to get some more training in. Aura got it. Mike skills got it. YEET got it. Wrestling skills, not so much. It's mania.
Wow. Oh wow, that's the AI was like, I'm not finishing that. He's saying, it's mania. Entertain me, bum. Hey, Three Diglets is not saying anything that others I haven't heard say. But getting back to what I was saying, like, it's hard for me to buy into what some of these fans are saying about John Cena, because I feel like we're so conditioned to hating and complaining about what the product is giving us that we're ignoring the good. What John Cena did last week was incredible. What he did this week was also good, even though it was a repeat. This is masterful heel work that John Cena is doing. And for anyone to complain about it, I kind of feel like you're giving the wrestling business, the people in charge, a reason to not like us. Because what do they always say? You all bitch and moan and complain and you're never happy. You don't know what you want, even when you have it. John Cena turning heel was like that ultimate pie in the sky, it would never happen ordeal. We finally have it. We finally have a heel. Legit heel John Cena. And people aren't happy about it. Now they're saying, we got someone in the live chat right now, well, he should go back to being a babyface. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Do you even know what you want anymore? I know what I want. Cena as a heel is exactly what I want. I want John Cena to win his 17th championship, beat Ric Flair's record, and then take that WWE title design, throw it in the garbage, break it, throw it in the garbage, and then bring back the spinner belt. And then carry the spinner belt for a full year to maximize his heel heat. Yeah, I said it. I want John Cena to bring back the spinner belt. It's too good. Imagine the heel heat he would have carrying that spinner belt for a full year and then beating people. That man said, I want to ruin professional wrestling. Holy shit. You can't get any worse than that. If we're talking about ruining professional wrestling, and I love what Three Diglets said, get the spinner belt with the new logo. Oh, that would be an ugly ass belt. That belt sounds ugly. It makes me wanna puke. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. So good. So good. I hope he does it. I genuinely hope John Cena win, and I do say win because he better beat Cody Rhodes. When he beats Cody Rhodes for that championship, he should bring back a belt that people hate. Maximize the heel heat. If he's going to be here, by the way. He's going to be here for the whole year. Get the most out of it. WWE Champion John Cena needs to be that guy that fans pay good money to see lose. So, other than that, Jey Uso apparently is doing a storyline where he's botching because last week he, on accident, botched his dive, and now this week, on purpose, he botched his spear. And they're turning it into a actual storyline where people are saying, I don't know, Jey, if you're ready for that championship. We had his brother, Jimmy Uso, come out and say, bro, I don't know what's going on with you, but you've been botching. And you gotta respect that. You gotta respect WWE for listening to the fan backlash, the fan response, and then working it into the storyline. I love it. Why are people in the live chat saying that John Cena had no heat this week? What are you talking about? They were chanting F.U. Cena tonight. Today. It happened today because it's in the middle of the day. It's tonight for them. But today, they were chanting F.U. Cena. He had heat too. Guys, if you're going to have a conversation in the live chat, can we live in reality? Can we argue facts and not argue what's in our head? Not be upset that we didn't get what we want. I didn't get what I want, so I hate it. That's what children do. We're not children, okay? We're adults. We don't got time for children. I know you don't like the fact that John Cena is a heel in his last run. Get over it. Get over it because it's happening. He had heat. It might not have been, I'll tell you what. I think last week's was even more nuclear. This week was nuclear, but it wasn't as big as the one we got in Spain. Spain, right? It was pretty big. It was pretty loud, though. They booed the hell out of Cena. But, yeah, Jey Uso is doing a storyline where he's botching his moves because the pressure of beating Gunther is getting to him. Belgium, thank you. It was in Belgium. I like it. It's cool. I have a serious issue with the way fans are treating Jey. The way that fans are reacting to Jey Uso. It kind of bothers me because while I agree, and I'll say it along with Three Diglets here, who donated, by the way. Yeah, he needs to improve a little bit inside the ring. He needs to pick it up. If he's going to be a world champion, his matches need to meet the standard of a world champion. Gunther meets that standard. Jey Uso checks off literally every other box. Charisma, check. Mic skills, check. Storytelling, check. He's great at all of that. But when it comes to the in-ring product, he's not Bret Hart. I don't want him to be Bret Hart. I want him to be, at the very least, Bret Hart light. Good. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's bothering me that he's doing such good work. The hottest in his entire career that he'll probably ever be. This is the hottest Jey Uso will ever be in his entire career. It's all downhill from here. I'm at least happy that he's going to get the title, that they capitalized on it. He's not going to ever win the WWE Championship. So at least let him win the world title. And then let's see if he picks it up. I see the criticism. I agree somewhat. His in-ring skills need to be sharpened up a little bit. But I'm not going to can his entire push. I think that's crazy. Don't can his entire push because you're not happy with his performance inside the ring. Let's see if he improves. Let's see if he gets better. Yeah, don't know what they're doing with the IC title. Thought we were going to get Penta versus Bron Breakker, which would have been a great match for WrestleMania. And then I saw the match this week and went, never mind. That match was not great. The main event was actually very underwhelming. And then it ended in a DQ, which made it worse. And then Finn Balor came back, and I'm just like, okay, is this another multi-man match? We already have multiple multi-man and women matches. It's getting kind of ridiculous now. So what? We're going to do Finn Balor versus Bron Breakker versus Penta? What is that? Match number 4? With multiple people in it? Roman, CM Punk, Seth, Rhea. It's going to be Rhea, Bianca, Io. There's one more. There's one more that's going to have multiple people in it. I feel like I think I might be fantasy booking. And someone just said, what about Dom? Tag titles. What, did they announce the tag titles? Did they announce the tag titles, though? Okay, well, it's going to be tag titles. So, yeah, it's going to be multiple multi-man matches. And someone's saying Dominic Mysterio might be added. And that's fine. If they add him to, then it's a fatal 4-way. But that's, I don't know, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, yeah, I agree that the hype, the build for WrestleMania is lacking. But you know what? When it comes down to it, as long as the card delivers, who cares? Who cares? All right, let me go ahead and move things along here. We're going to go ahead and say hello to the people, do the sponsorship, and of course, do all the preliminary stuff. We'll get to the review. Probably going to be a very short review because I'm not going to go match by match or segment by segment. And then I'll go to you guys for your thoughts. Thank you all for joining me. You could be anywhere else here in the YouTube space, but you chose me, and I'm grateful for it. So if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your edit help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership, click that join button, and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing. Whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks. If you would like to donate after the fact, you can. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Cameo, give me a follow on Threads. Follow us on Discord. Follow me on Blue Sky, where the skies are clearer. And give me a follow on TikTok, for I am the tickest of the talkiest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexasworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi. And please get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Are you a Just Alex guy? Then join the club. Get you an I'm a Just Alex guy t-shirt. Hot out the press. Also, get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt. Get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt. And many, many more t-shirt designs coming your way. So stay tuned. Join the cause. Expand it today, right here, in Alex's World. Wait a goddamn minute. Did I see that? So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lauren Biggs just became a member because 3 Diglets just gifted 50 memberships. 50 memberships. Wow. Incredible. 50 membership. Well, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta wait until the people get their sponsorships, get their sponsorships, get their sponsor, their memberships before we move things along. So tell you what, we'll just go ahead and just do the shout outs while that's going on. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. That is incredible. Look at all these people. Look at this. 50 new memberships. Thank you so much. Wow. I might have to do a member-only stream now. This is incredible. This is incredible. Yep, and they all took them. All 50 have been taken. And so, 3 Diglets, the man with the plan, the man that shows us who the real honcho is just gifting memberships to a lot of people. And so now, we're going to have to wait till they all go through. Thank you, 3 Diglets. And the crazy thing is, we still got people who didn't get it. We got a lot of people who are members, but we still got people in the live chat because we have a big audience who didn't get gifted one. And it is what it is. Maybe next time, y'all. Maybe next time. It is what it is. But I'll tell you what. We're going to go ahead and just do the shout outs while all this is going on. Because we do also have super chats to get through as well. I wonder if I can go ahead and play the I might just need to go ahead and play the sponsorship. Will it play? Oh no, it's not gonna play. It's not gonna play because that part right there is gonna play over it, so we gotta let it go. Ooh, 50 memberships. I love it. Thank you all so much for being here. As always, thank you so much. Please be sure you show your love to the Mod Squad, Ultra, Shine Nice and Fires the Heart, Elias Ademi, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, Khalil does everything. Highway dealing danger. The Mod Father, Teflon Don, who's in the building. Teflon Don is also here. We also got Zeno Enigma and, of course, Big MGM because they help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Also, quick shout out to A&B Combos Wrestling Edition, the premier reaction channel here in the YouTube space. Now, unfortunately, A&B Combos did not do a live stream because they both had to work. They got bills to pay. They got people to feed. They got children to take care of. And when you are adults, unfortunately, it be like that sometimes. You gotta take care of business. So, still good to have A&B here. While the while the memberships are still going in, I'm gonna go ahead and start saying people's names here. I gotta give another shout out to the man, 3 Diglets. 50 new members. We're gonna be doing, because of this, I want to start doing members only live streams. So we'll see what we'll do on this weekend. We'll watch a show or something. Okay, so update. AB Combos will be live in a couple of hours for a review. Bet. Okay. You guys are gonna be there, right? Live chat, you heard that? AB Combos will be live in a couple of hours for a review. You're gonna be there. And so is 3 Diglets. Right, 3 Diglets. You're gonna be there. And you're going to support them. You know what I mean? You know, drop a little change. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, but you know what I mean. Like, slip them a little something on me. Okay. Yeah, thank you. You know. He got it.
Speaking of multi-men matches, do you think Gunther versus Sheamus versus McIntyre is the second best triple threat match at Mania?
Oh, well, the best one is Bryan, Batista, Randy. Yeah. Yep. I think you're right, Kenneth. I'm not going to dispute that whatsoever. I'm not going to dispute that at all. All right. Did we catch up? No. Psych. We didn't catch up. It said, nope, we're still not done. All right. Let's get to the shout outs. Thank you to all the new members we got here. While that's going on. Oh, please be sure you like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. Lauren Biggs, new YouTube member. The goatness, your goatness, Lauren Biggs. It's the first on the list. King of Wickle Mundo, AK King 27, who unfortunately did not get a membership. I love you, bro. Maybe you'll get it next time. Trey Lasado, Wayface Killer, Illa, Sean Swaby, baby. Did I crack my voice? Baby. Close enough. I also see, scroll down here. JJ, who let the dogs out? Who? Jordan Williams. I also see Did I just say JJ who let the dogs out? Who? Jordan Williams and not JJ Bulldog? My bad. JJ who let the dogs out? Who? JJ Bulldog. And then Jordan Williams. Mike Pringle. Let me see here. YouTube members are in his house. Right hand cam. The Beep Jr. Well, you got a lot of YouTube members joining the tag now. Let me see all these YouTube members. We got Manny Is it Carvalho? Close enough. Gangster D Pikachu. That's a new name. Dawsey Chatham. Mike Da Silva. Rachel S. Ivory Wilson. 2 Live Cannon. Former International Super Chat Champion. 2 Live Cannon. Regito Boy. Joe. Ooh. Is it Shelps? Joe Shelps? Lombardi Lee. Former Super Chat International Champion. Debit. Money. Debit Money Adams. We also got Ed Young. Jonathan Cantrez. Of course, current Super Chat International Champion. Ronwell Nagales. JM Beer 434. Justin Munn. Reezy Andrade. Steeler Lee. Sean. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of people. Sean. Is it Sanders? Sean Sanders, yes. Chosen One. Rabbit Wolverines. There's a lot of people. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Travis Cunningham, of course. Look at all that green in the live chat. Adam Ritter. TKO for Car. Angela Lockwood. Oh my god. Yes, and please show love to B, by the way. And while we're letting these go on a little bit longer, I do want to go ahead and show a little bit more love to A&B Combos here. So, our good friend B had an accident, and currently she is in a boot. If I'm not mistaken, she's currently dealing with a foot injury, and I can't imagine how hard that is for her. I hope she's doing well. I'm pretty sure she's watching. B, we're family over here. Sending you love, and hopefully you'll have a speedy recovery. And 3 Diglets will make you feel a lot better, because homeboy, I sent him a word. I sent him a word to head over to your stream later on in a couple of hours, and he's gonna drop something. Gonna drop a little something that'll make her foot feel a lot better. 3 Diglets. Matter of fact, acknowledge him. Corp CA. Let's see if he appears. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Corp CA. I believe in Corp CA. Does he even like Joe Hendry? Well, Corp CA, I am requesting that you also appear at the A&B Convo stream and you drop a little something. If you're within my voice range. Anybody? Okay, I think we've caught up. That's all 50. Wow. Thank you, 3 Diglets. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the sponsorship portion now. Thank you all so much for being here. As always, anytime we get these big donations, you know I gotta show love to the people who take the time out of their lives to contribute to the channel.
Acknowledge me. Say my name and I am here.
Look at that. Well, since I now have your attention, Mr. Corpsier, I highly request that my current world Super Chat champion. Oh boy, here we go. You know what happens when they're both in the same building.
You trash buddy.
I kindly request my Super Chat champion make his presence known at A&B Convo's live stream in a couple of hours. And then you guys can continue your feud over there. If you don't mind, champ. So this is kind of like you going over to a new company, but you have our blessing. Let the world know that you are the World Super Chat champ. All right, let me go ahead and do the sponsorship portion of the show. Thank you all. A couple of hours. Yo, A&B Combos, let them know what time specifically. So for me right now, it's 6:45. For you, it's 4:45. So what time for you and what time for us right now? So they know when to show up. So thank you all so much for being here. Today's video is, of course, sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is here to give you a very sweet deal, ladies and gentlemen, on all sorts of event tickets. And I'm talking like WrestleMania. We have Monday Night Raw, and where is it next week? London, right? Is it London next week? Wherever it is. I think it is London because it's the UK tour. Wherever they're going to be these next few weeks, all those tickets are currently on SeatGeek. We also have concert tickets. We have event tickets, basketball games, hockey, wherever you want. It's all on SeatGeek. Here's the kicker. If you use my promo code JustAlex, for whatever ticket price, you will get $20 off. If that's something you're interested in, then how's about we get a quick word from our partners before we get to some shut. We already did that. Before we get to the review.
Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you're a wrestling fan looking for access to great seats for any wrestling event near you, then you want to use this app. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek stands as the unrivaled #1 ticketing app in the market today. SeatGeek constantly delivers incredible deals on ticket prices. When you're exploring the app, keep an eye out for the special green dots that mark the best deals. What's even better is that every ticket you purchase is backed by SeatGeek's buyer guarantee, with the option to return your tickets and even swap them before the events. So here's an exclusive for you. If you click the link down below and use the promo code JustAlex, you can get $20 off your first purchase. Yes, $20 off any ticket that you purchase using the promo code JustAlex. This is a sweet deal that you could use literally right now. So don't wait. Click the link, download the app, and join the SeatGeek family today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, A&B Convo said in a couple of hours, so 2 hours from now, well, 1 hour and 45 minutes from now. So they're going live at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. So I think that's 8:30 Central. 8:30 Central, my time. So whatever time is in 2 hours from now, that's when they're going live. All right, let's get right to it. Monday Night Raw was live in Glasgow, Scotland, hometown of Drew McIntyre with no Drew McIntyre. Interesting call. I would have thought they would have shoved him on this show. Probably could have used him. Use this show to hype his feud with Damian Priest. But no Drew McIntyre, but they sold it out. It was a sellout. Packed to the brim. And just like last week, they opened the show with John Cena and Cody Rhodes. So, point blank, I thought last week's John Cena promo was much better. Miles better. Because it was the first promo that he cut as a heel in over 20 years. And it was something fresh. He was playing off the crowd. The heat was palpable. The heat was a lot more visceral last week than it was this week. This week, it was still there, but you could tell there was this air of, ooh, these guys they really hate him. And it worked, because John Cena is an old school heel. He's not going to give people any reason to like him. He is going to remove every ounce of likability in his character and make you want to see him get beat up. And I got that feeling this week just like I got last week. One of the big things that people complained about was that John Cena did not talk about The Rock and did not talk about winning the 17th championship, his 17th WWE Championship. And for me, I thought that was so pedestrian and so irrelevant, especially knowing that he could always do that within these next few weeks. We got 5 weeks until WrestleMania. This week is 4 weeks. He has plenty of time to do it. And what happened this week? He talked about winning his 17th championship. This man literally came out and said, I am going to ruin professional wrestling. He point blank said, I am going to ruin professional wrestling. I am going to ruin the legacy of the WWE Championship. Because I am going to win the 17th championship. And I'm going to make you forget about, Ric Flair. To which I went, now, John, don't make fans like you. I thought that was the point. You beating Ric Flair's record is something fans want to see. Right? Last I checked, Ric Flair was not very well liked. So that might have gotten him some cheers. In John Cena's head, he's doing something that would make fans hate him, which is beat Ric Flair's record. I think at this point, even I'm just kind of like, yeah, go ahead and break that record. No one cares. You know what I mean? No one cares. But you get the idea. He's trying to do something that fans who, for decades, for years, have been telling him not to do. Leave the memories alone. You know what I mean? And then, as always, he gets the heat. Crowd's booing him. He goes just as long as he did last week. That's another thing people complain about. The promo was way too long. That works for him. Honestly, that works for Cena. It's allowing him to really build that on that heat, but not just that, but to really milk this idea that he's despicable and fans don't like him. You know what I mean? Cody Rhodes came out. So, Cody Rhodes did exactly what he did last week. He basically fed off the heat, told John Cena, you want this title? You want to ruin wrestling? You want to take this title away from us? Then take it. Put the belt on the floor. Make a move, bitch. John Cena, being a heel, said, no, not today. Walked away. And I love what he did. I love that John Cena turned back around and went, oh, you really want this? You really want a piece of my... Okay. All right, hold up. Turn back around. Starts walking, and then midway goes, please. Psych! And then turn back around. I love that. That's old school right there. That's old school. My thing with Cody Rhodes is this. What he got at Elimination Chamber was one of the biggest beatdowns he's ever received in his career. Because it wasn't just John Cena whipping his ass. It was The Rock whipping his ass. He got smacked. He got his eardrum busted. He got a shiner. You know what I mean? Like, he was embarrassed in front of millions, maybe even billions, but millions across the world. And here he is, standing in front of the man that did it to him. And he's smiling. He's coming out, celebrating with fans. It's stuff like that that really bothers me. It's stuff like that that really gets under my skin. No, for real. It's like, I am someone that's all about the storytelling, that's all about the little things. John Cena, he gets that. As a heel, he doesn't run to the ring. He's not smiling. He hates everything. He hates everybody. The only time he smiles is when they're booing him. And he smiles as a way to throw it back in their faces. To let them know that you're not bothering me. I love your hate. I feed off of it. There's a difference in how he presents himself. Because he's a villain now. He's not throwing the towel to the crowd. He's laying the towel neatly across the mat and then picking it up. He doesn't give it to anybody. He keeps his towels. Cody Rhodes, during this time where he should be more aggressive, kind of like how he was with The Rock last year. We talk about last year. We said it last year. Last year, Cody Rhodes was bringing the fire. Every promo he cut, it was a different Cody Rhodes. And I said last year, if that's the Cody Rhodes we get every week, he's going to be one of the best champions they have. That is the Cody Rhodes I want to see right now. I want to see Cody bring that fire. Now, last week, he kind of did the whole, I don't know who the fuck this is right now, but this is not the John Cena I want to wrestle. Right? So I can understand him kind of holding back. Because he was just blown away and flabbergasted. This week, Cody should have been coming out swinging. He should have been like, okay, you know what? I'm sick of your bitch ass, whiny, old out of touch, holding on to your glory when you don't have it anymore, fruity pebbled, red lipstick bitch ass. I'm coming to whoop that ass. He should have beelined to the ring. Cause that's what I'm missing. I'm missing that fight. That fight from Cody Rhodes. He's treating John Cena like everybody else. No. This is the threat. Well, the threat is The Rock. But this is the threat right now to your championship. And Cody not taking him seriously is actually kind of off-putting for me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But anyways, it was the same promo as last week, with a few things changed. This time he talked about the 17th championship win, and I'm pretty sure next week, because they're gonna do it again, John Cena and Cody, he'll talk about The Rock, and then everyone will be like, "Oh my God, it's a great promo. He's a great heel because he did everything I want him to do." Because that's what it's about, really. Last week he didn't talk about The Rock, and he didn't talk about the championship. Well, he's gonna talk about he talked about the championship this week. He'll talk about The Rock next week. Then what you gonna say? Exactly. The next thing on the show, if I'm not mistaken, was that tag match. So Jey Uso had to find a mystery partner. You all knew who it was going to be. The moment he said mystery partner, I said, it's Jimmy. Yep, Big Jim. So the Usos reunite to take on A-Town Down Under. The Usos win. Shocker. So, after the match, they're doing the yeet. Crowd's going crazy. Gunther comes in. Apparently, they're doing a storyline where Jey is now so bothered by Gunther he can't focus, and he's allowing his past to come back to mess him up. But anyways, he's attacking Jim, and then Jey gets some offense on him, and then Jey goes to do a spear on Gunther, and you can tell he did this on purpose. He goes to run for the spear, and he slips, and then Gunther capitalizes on him. He capitalizes on him slipping, and then Gunther whips his ass, right? And so that's the storyline now. Last week, Jey Uso botched that dive to the outside. And it wasn't accidental botch. It was a legit botch. And people hounded him. People came out and said, you are not world championship material. You should be better than that. If you're going to be a world champion, you can't be botching, right? Right? And I'm pretty sure A&B Combos will talk about this later on today. I love that they heard all the criticism. They heard what people were saying. They're seeing people come after him. And what does WWE do? What does Triple H do? Turn it into a storyline. They make it a part of his run. They make it a part of his character. They make it an obstacle he has to overcome. You have him botch the spear. You have Jimmy Uso go backstage to Jey and say, bro, what the hell's been going on with you? And literally say what everyone's been saying. Bro, you can't be world champion when you botch him like that. And Jimmy said it. Dude, this Jey Uso is not going to beat Gunther. You're not going to win at WrestleMania unless you pick it up. I love it. I love that they turned it into a storyline. That's smart. And real talk, the criticism that Jey is getting is legit. He does need to pick it up inside the ring. He needs to be on the level of the championship that he's going to win. Gunther is setting the standard. Seth Rollins set the standard. Drew McIntyre set the standard. If you're going to be a world champion, you got to be good inside the ring. Point blank. Period. And so, hopefully, as a performer, he takes the criticism to heart and he improves. And we'll see if he brings it at WrestleMania. I think he will, by the way. I think he will. But the fact that they're turning it into a storyline lets you know that Triple H always has his finger on the pulse. He's always listening. And that's why I keep telling people, y'all worry too much. You always put the cart before the horse, and you just assume that it's all done. WrestleMania's finished. It's over with. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Call it a day. Call it a day. It's over. No. These are the times where Triple H shows you why he's different than Vince McMahon. Triple H is always listening. He knows when to pivot. He knows when to add certain things. He knows when to turn it up. And so that's why I complain the way I do. I'm complaining now that they need to turn it up. Like these next 4 weeks, these next 3 weeks need to be absolute banger television. I need to feel like it's WrestleMania season. Right now, I don't. WrestleMania 41 feels like another pay-per-view. Which, my friend Steven Sandrich, and of course, Marked by Wrestling, said it's probably good that this is how it is, because if you oversell and underdeliver, that's bad for you. But if you undersell and overdeliver, it's even better. So we'll get to that later. Chad Gable and this gimmick. El Grande Americano! The whole video package. They had a video package of El Grande Americano and said he came from the Gulf of America. Okay, so this is not a political channel. We're not gonna do it. No, we're not gonna. This is not Raw Cognizance. We're not gonna do that here. You want politics? Go to Raw Cognizance. But you know, the writers who came up with that, they did on purpose with the idea of people seeing it as a joke. On purpose. The Gulf of America. I love it. I love it. It's great. And I love that they showed Chad Gable backstage with the doctor's note. He's hamming it up like, oh, I can't wrestle. I'm sick. And then Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee are like, bitch, you're not fooling us. You're not fooling us. And then he said, no, just because I can't wrestle doesn't mean El Grande Americano can't wrestle. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I love it. It's a great gimmick. This reminds me of Kurt Angle. This is the kind of stuff Kurt Angle always did back in the day. The kind of stuff that they did. So apparently Corp CA is trying to win over Lauren Biggs here. Are you setting up a new feud? Wow. He's trying to invite Lauren B to compete for the world title. You better be careful, Corp CA. There's a reason why we call Lauren Biggs your goatness. Y'all gonna turn around one day and she gonna be like, okay, I want the title now. Give it to me. So Lyra Valkyria took on Raquel Rodriguez. Anyone else just kind of bored of Lyra already? Listen. She's young. She has a lot of talent inside the ring. But unlike Jey Uso, who's the complete opposite, he checks off every other box but the in-ring stuff. She literally misses all the other boxes. She has the in-ring action stuff, check. She's great at that. But everything else, oh my God. Like last week, she cut a promo. It wasn't air, but she cut a promo last week that was off-screen. That was absolute dog shit. It was awful. Awful. I wish I could play it for you. This girl is nowhere near the level that she should be in terms of a character, in terms of her, in terms of her status. And I'm just very, I don't know. I'm just very bothered by this idea that WWE wants us to see her as one of their best, because when you're a champion, you're supposed to be seen as one of their best. And quite frankly, it feels like a charity case right now, because she's not delivering. She's not delivering the goods. And this match proved it. This match was nothing. I was watching the match and I'm like, I feel nothing right now. I don't care about this match. Not because I don't care about Raquel Rodriguez or I don't want to care about these two women. I just don't care about the match because I don't care about what's happening with either one of these characters. So the match was whatever. And then Lyra wins by a roll-up. And then Bayley comes out to save her after Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez attack her. So I guess that's a new tag team? Bayley and Lyra? Man, I don't know.
Bianca been boo all over Europe. Heel turn coming?
We'll talk about that in a second. So I mentioned at the earlier portion of the stream that WWE has been building towards a Bianca heel turn silently, like subtly, for a month now. People haven't been picking up on it, but I have. I see the small things. But yeah, she's being booed for a reason.
Alyx, will your champion be defending his world title on A and B Convo's stream tonight? Cross-brand title defense?
Well, Lauren Biggs is currently talking to the champ. Ask him. Corpsier, you're the champ. Will you be defending your belt tonight on A&B Combo stream? Again, he's the champ. He has to say yes. I think you're barking up the wrong tree, Three Digless. I think you already know what the answer is going to be. But it's can't hurt to ask. Can't hurt to ask. All right, let me see. Where was I? But yeah, like I said, I just personally feel that Lyra needs to be stepping it up. She's not doing it for me as champion. The Natural Disasters was announced for the Hall of Fame. Very surprised we're not going to get Here Comes the X. Here comes the Smasher. Demolition. I mean, they're under WWE Legend contracts. The hell? But okay, look. Earthquake and Tugboat. I get it. I really do. Legends in their own right, but man. I just wanted to be Demolition. I did. Alright, let's get to Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley. Adam Pearce comes out. He comes out and says, you know what he says. He's like, no, Rhea Ripley's not going to be in the match. And then Io Sky said, says who? I want her in the match. You can't just decide that. I'm the champ. And the champ wants her in the match. And then Adam Pearce is like, but. And then Bianca Belair comes out. And then Bianca Belair says, Rhea didn't earn it. Rhea didn't earn shit. I'm in this match because I earned it. I went through literal hell. Chamber. Remember? I'm that bitch that won it. Not this one over here. And so now you're starting to see the heelness now. Right? You're starting to get Bianca coming out saying that that not everybody is on her level. You're starting to get people compared to her in a way where she feels like, no, unless they do what I've done, they don't get to have it. I don't do handouts. That feels like Bianca Belair from NXT, where she's like, I don't do handouts. And I like that. Okay, so Corp CA 3D, I have a storyline for 2025, and you sir are oh wow. So I'm assuming that's Corp CA's way of saying no, because he's saying I have a storyline for 2025. That's interesting. So I mean, you asked, and I told you. I told you he was probably going to turn you down, but we'll see. I mean, you guys worked that out. Y'all worked that out. But Rhea Ripley comes out, and then the usual stuff happens. Io tries to get in the middle. They push her. Like, it's literally the same segment from last week and the week before. You get Bianca and Rhea, arguing, and then Io just, hey, what about me? I'm champion. And then they push her, and she's like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm the champion. I'm the champ, goddammit. And then they start fighting, and then last week Rhea Ripley got the better of them. The first week, Io got the better of them. Now this week, Bianca gets the better of them. But what's interesting is the fans booed Bianca. The fans were booing her. They booed her because I think that's the purpose of what she's there for. She was doing things that got her booed on purpose. Because the fans want Rhea to be in the match. Bianca's like, why should she be in the match? Why? She didn't earn it. She's right. Rhea didn't earn it. It really should be Bianca versus Io. Bianca's right about that. But not very babyface of Bianca to be like, no. No. She didn't earn it. I did. So fuck that. You get me? I like that. That's good. I'm happy that we're doing that though. But yeah, it was the same segment. Just Bianca attacked them and got the upper hand. New Day won a tag team title match at WrestleMania, so they're setting that up. They'll probably get it and they'll probably win. And then we got El Grande Americano Gracias taking on Dragon Lee. Here's what I love about this. You can tell little moments in there where Chad Gable is trying to do new things. He's trying to wrestle like a luchador. He's trying to wrestle the that luchador, lucha libre style. And he'll tease like a dive to the outside. He'll do a hurricane rana here and there. He'll bust out some luchador moves to separate himself a little bit from Chad Gable. But outside of those minor moments, he wrestles literally like Chad Gable. Uses German suplexes, uses the moonsault, uses the ankle lock. He wrestles literally like Chad Gable. So people know it's still Chad Gable. And you know, throughout the next month or so, I think this is going to go past WrestleMania. Throughout the next month or so, you're going to have, I don't know, someone on Team Gable dressing up as Chad. And they're going to be like, I'm not El Grande Americano. Chad Gable's going to be doing an interview with Kathy Kelly. And then you'll see someone over here with the mask on. And you're like, sir, what are you talking about? It wasn't me. Wasn't me. Saw me banging on the counter. It wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa. Wasn't me. I even heard her in the shower. Wasn't me. She even caught me on camera. Wasn't me. Oh, you get me and you got me right-handed. Banging on the girl next door. Get you miss, we were both pot. Sorry. Okay. Moving on. But yeah, I love it. I love this gimmick. And you know it's going to be short-term, though. It has to be short-term. CM Punk did a promo talking about meeting Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns on Friday Night Smackdown. Again. For a contract signing. Oh, joy! I love CM Punk, but oh my goodness. Stephanie McMahon's doing a podcast now. Great! So now I'm competing against Stephanie fucking McMahon. It's bad enough that I had to compete against JD from NY and Solid Monster, And then A and B combos, love y'all. But now I gotta compete against Stephanie McMahon. Oh boy. Well, Logan Paul says he's showing up next week. Fuck. I was kind of hoping we would not get Logan Paul until WrestleMania, but damn it, he's showing up next week. Great! To confront AJ Styles. And then I think we got the main event. Bron Breakker versus Penta. I'm sorry, the match was boring. It was not a good match. Very underwhelming. They didn't have good chemistry. And the crowd really wasn't into it all that much. And then the match ended in a DQ when Dominic Mysterio, along with Carlito, interfered. And then afterwards, Finn Balor came in and started whipping both their asses. They teased Penta joining Judgment Day, and Penta super kicked the chair in Dominic's face, and then Judgment Day just whipped both their asses. So I don't know what they're doing. Sounds like to me we're going to get another multi-man match. Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, of course, Bron Breakker, and Penta. Great. That's what we're doing now? Just multi-man match mania? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, help us all. But yeah, again, it was a filler episode. Wasn't all that... It wasn't terrible. It wasn't a bad episode. It just wasn't all that memorable, all that great. If you missed it, you're fine. I would rather you go and watch the John Cena promo on YouTube. That's it. Watch the John Cena segment with Cody Rhodes. You'll be alright. Alright, live chat, you have the floor. I'm going to hang out with you for just a little bit. Quick reminder, in an hour and 15 minutes, exactly an hour and 15 minutes, A&B Combos will be live. So, when I'm done, and we'll be ending this in about 15, so you guys can catch a break, catch a breather, and then meet us over on their stream. But, yes, A&B Combos will be doing a live stream in about an hour and 15. And again, I am requesting our Super Chat champion, Corpsier, head over there to drop a little something. It's for B. It's for B. Well, 3 Diglets, you gonna support your people, but yeah, got it. But yeah, let me go ahead and get your scores, get your grades. What a stream today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. 3 Diglets dropping 50 memberships. 50! With $5 each, because it's VIP. With the VIP, here comes the Men in Black. And then, of course, it's always good to have the champ, Corpsier, in the building. Let me see here. Corpsier. 3 Diglets, you call me names as if that doesn't bother me. As if that bothers me. I don't care about you. Because you are a ghost. Did you just call him John Cena? Did you just say... Oh boy. Listen to Lauren Biggs. Your goatness says get the likes up. Jody Bennett. Woo! What's good, Jody? 7.6 out of 10. JJ Bulldog gives it a 6 out of 10. Joe Redondo gives it a 5 out of 10. Dylan Danger gives it a 7.5 out of 10. Trey gives it a 7.5 out of 10. Game Shock gives it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, that's about where I am.
Alyx, since your champ is cowarding away, again, I need a special stipulation for Mania. When I beat Dorksa for the title, he can never get another title shot as long as I'm champ. Sign the contract.
Damn. 3 Diglets says, I want your soul. He said, I don't just want the contract. I don't just want the championship. I want your soul. Your soul is mine. That boy says, I want your entire career. 3 Diglets says, I want blood. I want to end your livelihood. I want it all. But then he called you Dorksier. Wow. Well, champ, the champ has to agree with it. So Corpse is saying, here's what Corpse is saying. He's saying that whoever loses can never compete for the world championship while the other is holding it. So is it like while Three Diglets is champion,
I apologize. I meant BITCHCA.
damn, why is he doing that to him? No, not a career, no career. You guys are too valuable. I'm cool with this stipulation though. So like, if Three Diglets wins, that means Corpse cannot compete for this title as long as Three Diglets holds it. I'm cool with that. I'll allow that. No career. No, okay, whoever loses, you can never compete again for a championship. We're not doing that here on this channel. Sorry. You out of your mind? You out of your mind? But Corpse says, if Three Diglets wins, that means Corpse cannot compete for the title as long as Three Diglets is champ. Which means Three Diglets will probably hold that belt forever and purposely make sure that Corpse can never drop the belt, meaning Corpse will have to go after the International Championship. And then Corpse said no. Corpse says, I'm going to pull a John Cena. Because you want it, you can't have it. Yo, why you do that? Why you do that, Corpse? What a heel. Yeah, we're going to get another triple threat. It's going to be Finn and Penta and Bron. Lord have mercy. Let me see here. Lauren Biggs, Lyra needs to lose. Yeah, Lyra needs to lose that belt, and then she turns heel to make crazy. She needs a character. All this talk about Corpse and Three Diglets. No one's talking about Franklin. We talk about actual challengers. Why is no one bringing up, hey, it's Franklin. Come on out to play, hey. Where is Franklin? See, that's the song I sing when I went to summon Franklin Torres. See, I had to do the Joe Hendry song to summon Three Diglets and, of course, summon Corpse. But with Franklin, he has a special song. Hey, it's Franklin. Where is Franklin? Why y'all put the turtle up though? Y'all don't gotta put the turtle emoji up. Turtle. Damn. Three Diglets said at Mania, it's me and Franklin. Bitch, CA is a casualty. And look at Ronwell. Ronwell Nogales is in the background going, oh shit. Damn. Hyping them up. Darcy Chatham. Teddy Long must be booking WrestleMania. So many tag, triple threat, multi-man matches. I agree. That's funny. Lauren Biggs. Wait, TNMT? You mean TMNT? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Heroes in a Half Shell. Turtle Power. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Look at Lauren Biggs trying to start a fight. Fight! See here. How you doing, Alyx? What's good, Aaron Teagle? Good to have you here, man. Oh, just Shadow said, Lyra's character is just She's a bird lady. She's a bird. There's a joke in there somewhere. There's a movie reference in there. Oh, it's a good one. There's a movie reference in there. Oh, it's not. It's right there. Someone might know a good movie reference for that. It was right there. I had it. It just left me though. King of Waco Mundo. When Penta's both feet touched the mat on that Royal Rumble spot, that was it for him. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. Did they get rid of Bayley versus Roxanne? And Liv versus Alexa? Yeah, I was certain we were getting Bayley versus Roxanne. I don't know what the hell happened to that. That just kind of dropped. And I don't know what's going on with Alexa Bliss, but apparently she was removed from WrestleMania. Well, okay. She wasn't removed from WrestleMania. She was removed from WrestleMania Access. WWE World. I don't know why. Maybe she'll be added on. Alright. Let me go ahead and edit here. I told you guys that Franklin is busy assembling his TMT squad. Stop it. Alright, I told you guys I would give you a break because A&B Combos is going to do their stream in about an hour. Literally an hour from now. So I'm going to go ahead and get something to eat. I'm going to go ahead and chill. But please, if you guys have a time, have a second, have a beat to spare for them, head over there. Say hello to B, say hello to A. Support the channel. Of course, is Oh, I gotta read this. Okay, since it's 2 rated R for the live chat reading, I'll read it for him. Since Corp CA said no to everything because he's soft as baby shit, I wrote him a short poem. Bitch CA, I love you. You are my champion. You are my bitch. Thank you. And then Corp CA said, here's the thing, Three Diglets. Three Diglets tries to get under my skin. But you are not a part of my storyline. You should have never disrespected me, or I would have defended my title against you tonight. Let's be real. Corp CA was never going to give you a title shot because he's a heel. He's just trying to get under your skin, Three Diglets, because he holds all the cards. Corp CA holds all the cards until at least WrestleMania. No, not even WrestleMania. The Friday Night Smackdown before WrestleMania weekend. That is the only place where he plans on defending the belt. So, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, the Super Chat Championship will not be on the line for A&B Combos. But I do encourage you all to still hit up that stream in about an hour. But anyways, thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get out because I'm tired and I'm hungry. So, do all the YouTube things, like the video, subscribe, click the bell, catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's world. A place that was and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm out. Peace.